Fine. Alright, let me load the correct game this time. It's been a day. I kind of wonder if I should do more DBD, like one single game like that. Just to do the dailies. Because I'm so far behind the drift. But the question is, do I care? Yeah, Fox Explorer. I'll thank you for the pets. And this accident might have actually been murder. Well, what? A murder? Alright, well, here's the issue. We know I have a focus right now on getting Final Fantasy XIV done. But I have to finish the games I'm playing in order to do that. And DB is not a game you can finish. So, that's the reason why I don't want to do that. That and, like, you really want me to be more unfocused? Like, okay, you can do the chess puzzles. I mean, we can get rid of the chess puzzles. Do people really care about chess puzzles? That wouldn't do. Most people that care about it don't really watch anymore. Freeborn kind of does, but also kind of tries to sabotage me. So, I don't know. Hard to say. Mr. Right, you realize such changes not to be made lightly. Like, for example, okay, let's say, you know, I do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, different game every day, every day. Alright, that's 3 games. Then I do Saturday, I have a couple games, 2 to 4 games that I'm playing. That's, okay, let's say that's 5 games. We'll have DBD as one of them, but that doesn't count. It's just a filler game. And then Friday we still have Final Fantasy XIV, so that's 6 games. That's 6 games. And Sunday, of course, we have a game, and plus Beat Saber. That's 7 games. 7 different games ongoing, not counting Beat Saber, not counting Dead by Daylight, not counting chess puzzles. 7 different games. Do you really want that? Is that really what you guys want? That's right, you realize such games should not be made lightly. There's Jesse and the Doctor was murdered by the Defiant Dragons. Yes, follow me on this for a sec. Books that came tumbling down were from the archaeology shelf. However, among that mountain of books was a single volume on psychology. What's more, there's some blood on it. I feel this is important because books that came tumbling down were from the top shelf, the archaeology books. Notice because the Doctor's books were meticulously organized by subject. That's not the top shelf. Archaeology took up the entire shelf, so that psychology book is completely out of place. When we think of it, the shelves were arranged quite carefully. Also worth noting that psychology books only take up a tiny part of the bottom shelf. I wonder why a book on psychology is found amid the pile of archaeology books. But I believe I can explain what that single out-of-place book was doing there. I was struck from behind while selecting a psychology book from the shelf. That's when the blood got on the book. Precisely. Make a look, an accident. He was buried under a mountain of archaeology books.
Objection!
Oh, wait a second. This is all just speculation, right? Or do you have proof that it was murder? Of course I do. You do? On a hunch, I had Detective Sky examine the Doctor's head wound. She found that he'd been struck by the corner of some object or another. Wait, what? Something like that couldn't have resulted from a fall to the floor, you know. Understand what this means, Mr. Justice? The wound makes it crystal clear that Dr. Buff was murdered. What? That was unexpected. Who'd have thought we'd break out of the stalemate like this? He pulled the ladder right off from under us. If he thinks that it's enough to make me back down, he's got another thing coming. Even if the cause of death was murder, what makes you think it was the Defiant Dragons? You should have been in the hurl basis accusations.
Objection!
Did you forget who you were up against, Mr. Justice? Huh? You actually think I'd come up to court without witnesses and evidence, did you? Well, what are you talking about? I'd like to request further testimony from the plaintiff, specifically. I'd like the court to hear how he saw one of the rebels leaving the crime scene. He saw what? If he proves murder, that's the end of our client's right to the orb. Did he have this up to be asleep the whole time? Or how could Mr. Wright do this to us? You're just waiting to spring this trap. Okay. This trial has taken another unexpected turn. Let's mention, Mr. Wright, that you have yet to identify this with the murder weapon. The object used to commit the murder was not located at the scene of the crime. We're likely disposed of it elsewhere. I never thought we'd be deliberating the issue of murder in a civil trial. Right, Mr. Addison, Wilkerson? Your testimony, if you please. Okay, prepare to be dazzled. Dazzled by charismatic oration forged in the crucible of campaign battles. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. I passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Arbol. I seriously doubt he ever has thoughts. He's running out the front door. It's around 10 at night. I'm sure that must have been him fleeing the scene of his crime. A vote for me is a vote to end such violence. That is my promise to you. So the plaintiff saw a possible suspect fleeing from the doctor's residence. It was within the window of the estimated time of death. That's our ball. What in the world were you doing there, then? I'm going to sustain with coffee. Seems Mr. Arbol was loitering about Crane Village that day. There's evidence he was in the doctor's study as well. Isn't that right, Mr. Justice? Ah! You mean the suitcase? Exactly. He must have been in quite the rush to leave that behind. Oh, by the way, Your Honor, Mr. Arbol just happened to be sitting in the gallery today. Ack! See? That's him trying to escape as we speak. Hey, look, don't let that man get away. Why aren't you backstabber? Why are you doing this to me? Alright. The counsel/defense may question the plaintiff/witness once more. Please proceed, Mr. Justice. The rebel's crime. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. Hold it! Why were you taking a walk? Society is inundated with serious problems that must be solved. And as a politician, I'm always on the job thinking hard about possible solutions, even on my walks. Thanks for the non-answer. We live out our comfy lives. There are starving children who suffer in the back alleys of our major cities. Not mean to ignore such suffering. Vote for me is vote to end hunger and for world peace. Yes, Mr. Ashton Wilkerson, we are all well aware of your outstanding character. Now please continue with testimony. I can practically hear my poll numbers surging. Now, on my speech. After all, the voting public must be informed of the magnificence that is me. I passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Arbol. Hold it! Where exactly were you when you saw Mr. Arbol? Right here, under this tree. So I'm dashing out of Dr. Buff's front door. He didn't notice you? No, I was hidden by the tree. Is it really all that important to know from where the plaintiff saw Mr. Arbol? Don't have it added, just to be safe. Yes, I believe it matters a lot. Ask that it please be added to this witness's testimony. I was under this tree when I saw Mr. Arbol. He's running out the front door. Oh, hold on. Hold it! I'm asked why I didn't see the body. What are you doing under that tree? Lack of lateral thinking. That is a politician's downfall. What? That's why, if I'm elected, I promise to think outside the box. The question was, what were you doing under the tree, Mr. Addison, Wilkerson? I suppose I can't expect a plebeian such as yourself to understand my grand design. But there's something stuck in my throat. Okay. Oh yeah? Try me, O Lord of Plebs. Mr. Addison Wilkerson? Is it plebes? Plebs? I don't know. I believe the court is well aware of your grand political vision. Now, let's have the rest of your testimony, if you please. I can hardly wait for the upcoming election. He's running out the front door. Did you notice anything unusual? Yes, his behavior was incredibly suspicious. His eyes were darting all around as he ran off in total panic. So I saw that and knew he'd done something and it probably wasn't good. I thought you still didn't report it to the police. Who would thought he'd killed Dr. Buff? Not me, that's why I didn't report him. The witness didn't notify the police. Is that an important statement? Yes, it is. This is the important one. Yes, it's important. I request that witness Addison's testimony. Yeah, sure, why not? I knew that Dr. Buff was dead. That's why I didn't call the police. Hold it! That's the one. You had no idea he was dead. In other words, you knew nothing about what had happened. I am truly ashamed of myself. What? There's been a gruesome murder in my beloved village. What a fool I've been. I think only of the village's future and world peace. It is my earnest attitude and illustrious nature have come back to haunt me. When a politician would try to pass off self-aggrandizement and self-deprecation. Oh, you think this is how all politicians will be from now on? I really hope not. We're all doomed if they are. I think we might be doomed. If you don't mind, I'd like to continue with my testimony. We'll finish this out and then we'll, Content 9, surely that must have been him fleeing the scene of his crime. Hold it! At the time, you didn't know the doctor was dead. Is that correct? It's true that I've been known as a prodigy from a very young age. Huh? I graduated high school and college with exceptional grades as class president. I formed stale school traditions. My exposure even covered in local papers. Exceptional as I am, I can't possibly expect to know everything at all times. This isn't working. He keeps spinning the questions to serve his own needs. Hang in there, Apollo. Addison Wilkerson, with the court is well aware of your exceptional nature. Now would you please continue with your testimony? I have the upcoming election in the back. Vote for it. Need is a vote to end such violence. That is my promise to you. Hold it! I shouldn't press on this because it's stupid. How do you actually intend to end such violence? The politicians myself never reveal their strategies, because you don't have one. Do you think I would divulge such sensitive information to the likes of you? Hey, I'm gonna say something right now. Okay, if you have, for example, a solution to a problem, like world peace or, you know, world hunger, or a cure for some illness, if you just bury it and keep it secret, you are evil. You're basically saying that this, you know, like you would prefer whatever it is to this being out there. And that is evil. I'm sure you have some sort of campaign platform you're running on. Yeah, you saw it was being carried around by servants. That's his platform. No comment. Please, this is his platform, told by an idiot, full of sound and fury signifying nothing. You know, the sad thing is, I can't talk about that because that would make me political. And I try to be apolitical. They saw Dats from under the tree. If that's true, then we got something out? Yeah, we figured him out. Yeah, I think he's hiding something. Let's take a look at the evidence, Athena. The question is, I think we present with press on this one. Or I think we present on this one. I was tempted, yes.
Objection!
Yep. Mr. Addison, 1%. Rather than Mr. Arbol. Was there something else that should have had your undivided attention? Like what? Oh yes, of course. A politician must also keep his finger on the electorate's pulse and focus on the nation's... Sorry, but you're way off. I am? Would you care to explain, Mr. Justice? If the wish to sell Mr. Arbol from his position here, then he should have also been able to see the doctor's body. After all, it's right next to a huge window. I believe you have a point there. With the body that clearly visible to the witness, it's unthinkable that he wouldn't have reported to the police. Ah! The witness care to respond? Yuck. Did he fall asleep? Mr. Addison Whipperson? Yuck! Yuck! Why is the game so gross? Mr. Addison Whipperson! Huh? There are many sides to any issue. What did I ever do to deserve this? In any case, I'd like the court to acknowledge the inconsistency in the witness's testimony. Mr. Addison Whipperson, did you really see Mr. Arbol? Yes.
Hold it!
Where do you think you're going? I thought I'd return to my seat, seeing as I had already answered the question. This is a small town hall debate, so you just stay right there until I say we're through. I'll have to run that by my campaign manager before I...
Objection!
Claire! Go. Mr. Addison Whipperson? I think it's time for you to come clean. Huh? Then does this mean he didn't see Mr. Arbol? As your lawyer, Mr. Addison Whipperson, I advise you to divulge the matter we discussed. Silence is no longer an option. Are you sure about this? I'm missed of running for office. I can't afford to let any strange rumors get out. Don't worry, you won't suffer any blowback for what you're about to reveal. Blowback? I'm not sure I like the sound of that, Mr. Wright. Not to worry, Your Honor. Nothing untoward will come of this, I promise. Now then, Mr. Justice. Remember how it was an anonymous caller that reported the doctor's death? There you have it. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? Happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. Wait, you're not saying that... Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Another source who contacted the police after discovering the body was... my client, Mr. Paul Addison Whipperson. Well, what? You don't say. I see he played his part as a concerned citizen quite admirably, if I may say so. Isn't that right? Yes, indeed. In our society today, there are too many who choose indifference over righteous action. But I don't number among them. So I did my duty as a concerned citizen. One might call me the model citizen, one worthy of standing above the rest. The real standard bearer he is, reporting it anonymously. By the way, Mr. Justice, was there someone else at the scene of the crime when my client discovered the body? I mean, Mr. Arbol? He would have been leaving the doctor's house right around then. Wait, that means... Yes, it does. In short, what my client witnessed was Mr. Arbol fleeing the scene of a heinous murder. Ah! That's not all. This isn't what we've heard so far. Mr. Arbol looked exceedingly suspicious, and that's putting it mildly. During the fight, Dragon threatened the doctor with bodily harm. Now they've killed him. The so-called org transfer agreement is null and void. Ah! Apollo, if you don't come up with some sort of counter-argument, and what sort of evidence do you have? You guys prove that Mr. Arbol killed the doctor? I had desperate written all over it. That's all I got, so I'm going with it. Evidence? I suppose it's true that I don't have any. I knew it. But you have another witness. You do? You should know I always come fully prepared, Mr. Justice. And my new witness will provide testimony proving Mr. Arbol's guilt. New witness? I wonder who it could be. It's the kid. Sarge. Very well, bailiff, please summon our new witness. In the meantime, the court will take a brief recess. I like both sides to use the time to prepare properly, understood? Should I go ahead and brush? It's a few minutes early, but I do have a brief recess. I think I'll go brush in the brief recess. We'll do 2.5 minutes. How's that? Right back. Okay, once again, I completely failed to get back on time. As always, maybe I should never do 2.5 minutes. Okay, we're back. Kinda. I don't know. I'm just useless today. I'm useless. Worthless. Random facts. Nimbus tried to put up a tough fight, but we got Pearl Fox. Yeah, that's when I thought he turned the tables on us. Maybe it is a turnabout terror. Can't let him blindside us again. Looks like they got me again. 3 times in 1 year. That's a new record. Har 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 har. That's please, no more new records or bad puns while you're at it. Part of trying to help you as it is. Alright, Zad, I'll be more careful next time. Guys, what Mr. Wright said true? Like Rosa? Did you pay a visit to Dr. Buff that night? Sure did. Can't remember the exact time, though. All I know is he wouldn't hand over the orb. Don't put it in his head that we rebels were dangerous. That's when he threw me out. The doctor was still alive when Doctor last saw him. We'll still have to prove it, though. Better brace yourself, son. Next witness's testimony can make or break this case. Yeah, I know. Hey, where's Trucy? She's free to go see her dad. Maybe she's still mad. I'm like worried where this trial will create a rift between you two. And she might then leave the agency. Ha ha ha, she has an active imagination. Excuse me, the trial will be resuming shortly. Well, let's go see what new testimony awaits us. Alright, court is back in session. Mr. Wright, you said you had a witness. Your Honor, I'd like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's murder to the stand. Wait, you can't mean... A Sarge is here? I mean Dr. Buff's reclusive son? How'd you get him to cooperate? Nothing little persuasion couldn't handle. Poor child only agreed to help if it meant catching the killer. A kid like that to overcome his fear. That's impressive. This must be really important testimony for the kid to come out in public like this. Very well, Mr. Wright, please call your witness to the stand. Robot. Called it. I like the robot. Oh my. Sergeant Buff at your service. Sir. He's here as the drone? Really? Mr. Wright, what exactly is the meaning of this? It's got good range. Amazing range on that drone. Because this court's in a different village, right? A different town? Past time was rendered impossible for the witness to venture into public. Leaving home was hard enough, and it seems leaving the witness lobby was just too much. Oh, it's in the lobby. Okay, that's okay. I'd still like to continue with the testimony delivered via this drone. I understand it must be terrible to lose one's father like that. I do not know. But testimony via remote control, toy? Well, let's take things for a spin and see how it goes. Who's gonna get shot first, you think? I think we're gonna get shot. The judge might get shot. She's just piloting this trial anyway. But sure warmed up to the idea fast. I think the phrase you're looking for is gave up. You just want to make corporal justice think I once called you comrade. Yep, there it is. We got shot. Ah, the man who killed Papa? That's full of treason, soldier. I hereby demote you back to private. Corporal? Private? What's he talking about, Apollo? It's a long story. Now then, are you ready to testify, youngster? Lock the loaded, sir. Ready to rain lead down upon the perpetrator. Ha 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 ha. I'm amazed he can make it hover like that so easily. Papa was someone that night, the night he died. I didn't have eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. From my window, I saw the one to designated gas getting ejected from the premises. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it. I suppose. So he's thrown out, but later returned and committed the murder, did he? Yes, Your Honor. So the man my client saw. But he must have been the fleeing Mr. Arbol. Objection! Right, you backstabbing, no good. I didn't kill no one. It's the enemy. Ready all missiles. And fire! Whoa, 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 whoa! I must back quick. Ha ha ha. Capitalist pig, I'll turn you into pork stroganoff. That's just taste my ultimate anti-swine weapon. Whoa, it fires missiles too? Yes, well, this is all yours, Mr. Justice. Alright, here's my thought. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Alright, so we have a witness that's unbelieving. We have a witness that says he got thrown out. But nobody saw him come back. Unless he's saying he saw him leaving the second time. Papa met with someone the night he died.
Hold it!
Your father met with someone? Oh, sorry. Father met with someone? Could you be more specific? No, I was in the midst of a crucial defensive siege operation. Right. You're referring to how you don't leave your room, correct? You never know where the enemy might be lurking outside the siege perimeter. What about, you know, school? Oh, I don't go to boot camp. I'm a soldier. Sergeant associated with rookies still too green to fight. With a kid like this, I bet Dr. Buff won't be getting arrested in the afterlife either. It's very brave of you to come to the courthouse today. What was that you said about siege defense? Oh, that? Well, I didn't have the eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but...
Hold it!
I'm Sarge, I've always wondered. Who or what are you battling? So that's... classified. Even so, it may be relevant to this case.
Objection!
I don't know if you're the right person to be asking about things like that. That's why such matters need to be handled with certain delicacy. Oh, haha. I guess curiosity got the better of me. You're all talk and no action, soldier. On the battlefield, it ain't the number of pretty words in your repertoire, but the number of bullets in your gun belt that counts. Easy for you to say. You're the one with all of them. Witness, please tell the court what you saw and heard that night? I did hear him arguing with someone in his study.
Hold it!
What was the argument about? I heard things like, where's the orb? And are you defiant dragons really criminals? It sounded really volatile. Like a war might break out any second. So two of them had an argument when Bats came in to get the orb. You see or hear anything else? Yeah, I heard them arguing, and then silence. From my window, I saw the one designated Dats being ejected from the premises.
Hold it!
How's Mr. Arbol acting? Like a Conquer trooper retreating with his tail between his legs. A trooper? Well, I guess he does dress like he's in the military. Those two would have freely hit it off had they met under particular circumstances. Yeah, I can see that. And so, the defeated soldier was expelled. That wasn't the end. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time.
Hold it!
That does seem suspicious. He kept hiding behind trees and telephone poles, and soon glanced at our house. We couldn't exactly leave without the orb. I think he was angry that he'd been kicked out. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it.
Hold it!
Don't you keep your front door unlocked? If so, then anyone could have gotten in. That's true. Papa didn't keep our house locked up. He said there was no need because there were only good people in Crane Village. They ended up dead anyway. Only a monster could do what they did, my kind, trusting Papa. There will be no mercy. I vow swift and terrible vengeance. I'll carpet bomb the killer with everything in my arsenal. Fire! I sympathize with you, witness. You will refrain from firing Gatling guns in this court. Cesar saw Dats too, and just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I wonder why he hung around after being thrown out. I say this, but if Dats is proven to be the killer, we'll lose the orb to the plaintiff. Only officers proved Defiant Dragons had nothing to do with the murder. Let's see. I'm a little bit unsure about this one. I'm just trying to figure out where this goes. Save stats for the killer. I'm just gonna see the rest of it. Isn't this room around the corner? Random Fox. we have Crow Fox. It's a nice one.
Objection!
Nope, no good. Look at this piece of evidence. Looking, but what am I supposed to see? Trust mentoring has been advice. Look the evidence before you have a good grasp of the situation at hand. Alright, sorry. Madam Judge, here's a penalty. I'm missing something. Ouch, Doubleton, just doing what Mr. Wright always does anyway.
Objection!
I don't know. I'm kind of grasping at straws here. Something off by that statement. Something's definitely not right if you listen really carefully. Aaron was saying, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. I love this one. Know when to walk away, know when to run. I know which penalty that hurts more, the judge or the singing. Just me or does that statement sound a bit dubious? You know what? You're right. Thanks, Nina. Anytime. Can I take another look at the evidence?
Objection!
Is that the drone? Sarge, did you hang something from me? How dare you question your superior officer like that? Want to get on this, doing the Stroganoff action with Pig Boy over there, soldier? I'm afraid lawyers are missile-proof. What? The defense care to explain? Simple, Your Honor. Just as he is able to see what is happening in court right now. Sarge was able to see what was happening in the study then. Please cherish drone, of course. Not to mention it. I think the answer was right before our eyes this whole time. Sarge, you were perfectly capable of controlling the study that night. So you must have seen something. Ah! I'm hit! What is the strange new weaponry you're using against me? Foreign warriors don't use guns or missiles, because evidence is their weapon of choice. The evidence has exposed your bald-faced lie. A truth bomb, Sarge, has stripped your defenses bare. Truth bomb? No! Arrgh! Mayday, mayday, I'm going down. Oh, poor drone. I feel bad for him. He's so cute. Oh my, are you alright? Cough, sputter. Evidence. Never have I seen such fearsome ordnance. Toto straight, Sarge. After all, you want to help your father, don't you? Papa. Yes, you want to find out who killed him, don't you? So please, tell us what you saw that night. It's not what you think. I didn't see anything, I swear. You sure? Seemed awfully stressed for someone who didn't see anything. Grrr! Wah! So, Sarge, you need to answer my question. Push your pie hole, maggot! It'll be a scorching day in Siberia if a local pilot like you orders me around. We've actually had a few of those recently. What's with him in Siberia of all places? But if a scorching day is what it'll take, then maybe it's time to turn up the heat. Hey, Athena, think a therapy session might help? Well, it could help alleviate some of his anxiety. Plus, I'm picking up a lot of discord in Sarge's voice. Maybe it means the patient wants to say something, but can't for some reason. In Sarge's case, I imagine what's plaguing him is pretty severe. In my case, I leave it to you in your mood. Matrix magic. You got it. Your Honor, I'll be glad to be of help here. Time for a therapy session, is it, Mr. Sykes? Aw, hi, Emerald. That's some help with his anxiety, maybe enough to testify. By all means, please bring the poor child out into the light of day. Oh, but I assume this would be alright with you, Mr. Wright. Why not? It's not like we all haven't been through this before. But what are you butting in for, lady? I have a place in this battlefield for you.
Objection!
I beg to differ, Sarge. This G.I. Jane's always ready for a fight in the courtroom. Wait till you see what I've got in my arsenal. Analytical psychology. With it, I'm going to blow a big old hole in the armor you've built around your heart. Wow! First evidence. Now, analytical psychology? Where are these WMDs coming from? Well, if it's the battle you want, bring it on. You may have started this war, but I'm going to end it. Core woman. Is it corpse woman or core woman? I think it's core woman. Core woman, Sykes. You got it, Sarge. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart. Brace yourself. Stay in my room with my drone that evening. Heard Dads and Papa arguing with each other. Just gotta keep the bed rest. I still am stringing around outside. Wish I didn't know Papa was dead until the next day.
Got it!
Why is he sad? This emotion isn't that out of place given the statement. Oh, you're just looking at his emotions? As he relates to only a single statement? Very important to look for emotional fluctuation between the different statements, too. Alright, thanks for the reminder, Athena. Alright, let's try that again.
Got it!
No?
Got it!
Am I just is it wrong?
Got it!
Shock went down. That's strange. You reacted with shock when you discovered your father's body. But you weren't negatively shocked then as you when you saw Mr. Arbol. Normally you'd expect the death of one's father to be much more impactful. Enemy fire! Direct hit! That is strange. I wonder what it could mean. Well, we know he wasn't as affected by his father's death as he should have been. I think I know why. Oh? Sarge, you were shocked at seeing your father's body seeing Mr. Arbol because... Something else shocked you. Did something else shock you when you saw Mr. Arbol? Something more shocking than your father's death? Like what? Exactly, Apollo. I don't know. Maybe a monster or a cockroach? Ew, gross! Foolish cannon fodder. Vermin are powerless in the face of my deadly arsenal. I'll pump it full of lead. That's kind of messy, don't you think? Ah, and then I'll develop more new weaponry. Maybe a flamethrower would do the trick. So sure, as long as you keep it for vermin use only. This one's something like mice or cockroach after all, huh? It was worth a try, especially to see your reaction. What else could it be? Sarge, it's just you left your room that night? That's where, when you saw it? Your father's body? I saw no such thing. Really? You see his body? Alright then. What did you see? Look, Paul, you've lost your noise. So just as I suspected. You need to see something. Sarge, please, tell us what you saw. Oh, but... The moment I saw it, ooh, couldn't bear it. I couldn't stand to lose yet another loved one. Oh? Missing something here? Is that why you weren't very shocked when you found out your father was dead? Because you had already sensed he was gone or somehow? Or maybe. Hey, Sarge. What was it you saw on the night of your father's murder? Oh. I saw. Her. Ooh! What's happening? I like where this is going. No more, please! Eek! Help! I've confiscated a little toy. The battlefield is no place for unauthorized equipment. Widget! I can't continue the session without him. Calm yourself this instant, witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in blazes? Is Gowls going too? Look at me, I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene a military tribunal. Whoa, this is going way too far. Bailiff, arrest that drone this instant. Roar! Stop resisting! Ah! You don't come quietly, I'll fire! Ah! Give Witch back right! Eek! The full-scale war! I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory. Puff, puff, cough, cough. Ooh, finally got him back. Nice work. This witness is truly a handful. Oh, hub 2, 3, 4. Oh. Besides, what's the witness's current psychological state? I see. He's emotionally all over the map. His out of control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we can figure out the root cause? Yeah, so let's see what we can find. Sarge, can you hear me? Oh, is that you, Corwin Sykes? I'm here. Now, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Just try to relax. Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. In, out. And now, let your emotions take you where they will. Sorry, I got a little bit of the hiccups. Go on, just let it all out. Oh, whoa! All forces, attack! That's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen. Let's just hang around until you kicked out when... Or more fighting, and I got worried about Papa. Left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. I remember a flame lighting up the room. And Papa grinning with delight. That's me must have been killed. If only I hadn't passed out.
Got it!
That doesn't seem to be the cause of his current emotional state. I'm sure he's a clue or two right about now. First personality and past shapes their emotional responses. Everything you know about— oh, the fire! Everything you know about Sarge, that's where you find the clues you need. Everything I know about Sarge.
Got it!
That's it! Sarge, you were overcome with shock and fear when you saw those flames, weren't you? Was I? Yes, just 6 months ago, you and your mother were caught up in an arsonist blaze. So it's no wonder you would be extremely scared of fire. But yes, that does make more sense. Maybe, just maybe, your subconscious fear of fire was what caused you to withdraw from the world? What do you mean, Corwin Sykes? Outside world, you were bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, heck, even the grill at a diner. Even it's not that often, just the idea that you might see them grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out. I think you might be onto something. Candles, cigarettes. Just thinking about them sends a chill down my spine. Wow, things I take for granted. Now I see, I was afraid. Afraid of the fire. Strange, I didn't even realize it myself. About that fire, Sarge. Can you tell me what it was burning? Stay calm, maybe something will come to you. Oh, oh, I'm trying to remember. It was that relic. That relic Papa was studying. It was on fire. The orb was on fire? It's still kind of fuzzy. But yes, the orb was burning right in front of Papa. And there in the flames was... Mama? Yes, now I remember. I saw Mama appear amid the dancing flames. Wait, what? Kind of reminds me of Ash, actually. Well, what's going on here? It's a memory from the fire that killed his mother. You might be confusing it with what really happened when his father died. Let me guess. More therapy? Yep. This time, it seems there's inconsistency in his statements. I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence we have at hand. I hope the inconsistency is the key. Proving that the belt believes to find his orb. I should hang around after get when I hear more fighting. Got worried about Papa. It was something I got dizzy and passed out. I remember flame lighting up the room, Papa burning with light. Oak's on fire and I saw Mama's face inside. That's when Papa must be killed if only I hadn't passed out. Let's do a save. We're running out of health. Or whatever those things are.
Objection!
Oh, come on. Is that so? Be so kind as to point it out to the court? I'm going to put me on the spot like that, and my confidence is waning. I say the same about my confidence to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, down to 1. That's where we always end up. I wish you wouldn't, Your Honor. Say, Pablo. You're saying that his father was burning the orb when he was killed. Doesn't that seem funny to you? What the doctor was up to that night? That doesn't add up. I should mention it. I better look through the evidence one more time. Oh.
Objection!
No? I don't know. I'm useless tonight. I'm completely useless.
Objection!
Not this either? Oh, cookie. No. I'm confused. What's up, Mopar? Oh, you're gonna say I'm useless every night? I got you. I'd say that's where he was killed, but it could have been because
Objection!
he didn't have time to hide it yet.
Objection!
Really? Why? I don't understand. He left. I don't understand. He couldn't have had the orb if he hid the orb before he died.
Objection!
Oh, it made the orb with the last one? I don't know. I don't know! It's the orb with the last statement, I guess.
Objection!
But all those things told that story! Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same. What do you mean? I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room. Oh, what? Explain yourself at once, Private Justice. So you saw your father burning the orb, right? That night he went out to hide it in the cave. So you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb. Ah! So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within. So if I hadn't passed out? That's right. The outcome would have been exactly the same. That's what your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself. Oh, I see. Private Justice, can you really say I bear no blame in this? Why do you ask? Because the truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive. Sarge? Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out, away from the big city. Even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot to the outside world. In the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true. But you haven't failed as long as you're still alive. Also, does anybody need to hire again? Nobody said anything, but... Sarge? I want to make your father's wish come true. If that's what you really want. You just say it's too late. Why don't you take the first step now? Our first step? That's right. You can cast off all your regret. You can stop staying still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience, I know what it's like to feel like you do. Only you can decide to take that first step. If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp. I think I understand now. I've made up my mind. As of this moment, I'll suspend my siege defense indefinitely. Huh? Sergeant Buff, reporting for duty. What? I thought you were a guy. You're definitely not the gruff drill sergeant I envisioned. Well, my mom was in the Russian army. I was just shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out, too. I introduced you to Miss Army Buff. Age 12. No way. Careful, soldier. Don't forget, I could blow you away at a moment's notice. Oh, don't time. Right, 9 minutes. So she's just too cute. So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge? Negative. Only since I was injured. In the fire. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. I don't feature the voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels. I like her. Well, you fooled me. I thought some 20-something military fanatics at the controls. You know what I was afraid of? I was afraid it was gonna be like some, 30-year-old man. If it's all the same to you, troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. She remembers something. And it's as crisp and clear as a trumpet at a roll call. What'd you remember? It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of Koreanism. She appeared right there, right in the burning orb. Huh. What did you just say? No, I just thought it'd be funny. Goodbye. Holy Mother of Koreanism was in the burning orb. What does that even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be? Does this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb?
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes. What do they have to do with this? Look at this! The burning orb, the appearance of the founder. This part points to both. I mean, it's like really right here.
Take that!
There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle. This song in turn is said to contain the key to solving it. If legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer that appears as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Anyone see where I'm going with this? Appears as fervent as fire. Ah! You're supposed to set the orb on fire? The whole stanza seems to suggest that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire. Wait, so the doctor, he... Yes, Athena. He had solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb. Oh my. Papa was a great archaeologist. So I believe in him. And I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died. We won't know for sure until we try it for ourselves. Yes, do it, Private Justice. Please. I want to see what Papa was searching for in my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this.
Objection!
Plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
Can we talk without objecting all the time? You don't have the right to set a pressure for alcohol. I don't fire.
Objection!
Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the founder's orb or the crystal of Amy Faye, any ownership rights the doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us. Nerk! Farewell, Mr. Justice. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, that's great. I don't know, I just got a big old grin. That's so happiness. Happy days. My grin's not showing through, though. Ah, whatever. Oh, this, whatever. May burn the evidence. Alright, here we go. Bradford, the Big Bradford sponsor. I'm kidding. Let's go. Let's do it. I do like burning things. It's not enough fire. You need more fire! Wait. No, it's working. Look. Apollo, the inside of the orb. It's melting. There's something in there. It has her face. Ah! Jerk, isn't she? Regardless, no room for doubt. It's the founder herself. Face and all. I don't understand. How did he get on the witness stand? He's not a witness. The greatest of taboos in Koreanism is a depiction of the founder's face. That's why only the holy people, or the royals, can see it. Yet here it is, hidden within this orb. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Koreanism. And based on that, this must be none other than the founder's orb.
Objection!
To be that as today, Mr. Arbaugh still may have killed the doctor. If so, it rendered the orb transfer agreement null and void. Don't play down, Mr. Wright. I'm sure the matter's already been proven. Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Arbaugh. It happened after the doctor came back from hiding the orb. They have no proof that Mr. Arbaugh was still around at the time. Urgh! The claim that the drivers were behind the crime doesn't hold water. That means the orb transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. Arrgh! I admit it, Mr. Wright. I just burned your whole case to the ground. Alright. Should we go? We still got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. Oh. No! I won? Actually won. But Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? Respond? I think so. Wait, did we just win? We actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo! Don't just stand there, right? Do something! Well, I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Action 1%, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of doubt this is the Founder's Orb. Facts don't lie, but you obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan? Why you contemptuous peasant? I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. If both parties have no further objections, I will render my verdict. The thing is, he's about to be accused of murder, so... No objections here, Your Honor. No. Hold it! You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose selection if I lose that crystal. I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you? He's got Trucy. Oh no, he's got her kidnapped. What's going on here? Alright, before we find out, I'm gonna go brush, okay? We go brush, and then we find out he's probably holding Trucy hostage. Who could guess? But, me. But, I'm right back. Okay, I'm back. As always, not distracted at all. Let's do this. Wrong thing. There's the right button. I gotta hit all the right buttons. Bad at buttons. Alright, what's going on here?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim. What? I don't believe they have truly proven that the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
That's right. I don't think even you could bluff your way out of this one. A possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's Orb? About that. Oh, of course. He can't possibly have it hit on something. The problem, I know what he's going to say. Alright, he's going to say that because the face is there, that can't be the Founder. That's what he's going to say. That's what he's going to say. Her face is never shown. This assertion is incomplete. And this is why. Their claim that the relic's Founder's Orb is based on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last. Right. That's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend? Huh? Well, the legend, once the Founder returned, she would bestow spiritual power on the person who solved the riddle. You're king, right? Well, Mr. Justice, you feel great spiritual power because it course through your veins? I mean, maybe the doctors, it was only the first person who solved it. The doctor solved it, and he's dead. So he's basically a spirit. That's increasing spiritual power, I would say. No. I'm receiving spiritual powers and stuff. It's all just mystic mumbo-jumbo, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but... Consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the Founder's Orb. What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? Maybe that Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles. And that couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor. In any case, I believe this is a good time for recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. This is where we find out Trucy's been kidnapped. Ask all arguments to be ready by then. Oh, Mr. Wright, you'd do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then, too. A little chilly tonight, which is good because I want it to be cooler. Let's see, it's supposed to get down to almost to 60 again, but still mid-80s the rest till Wednesday, then rain the rest of the week. And then it'll be like upper 70s for a while. I like it. I want to cool off a little bit. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that last assertion was just plain crazy. It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense. Oh, maybe it's... Okay, Trucy's here. Maybe something we're missing here. Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna go check on him. What's going on with you, Mr. Wright? Hey, Private Justice? Oh, Sarge. I've got to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened. Oh? Well, why are you only telling me now about it now? Well, I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. Now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important. Is still more to the case? When I left my room lost in consciousness, I passed out right here. I was right above the coffee bar. But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was so scared I'd be a hasty retreat, as fast as my wheels could take me. Do you know who it was? No, it was pitch black. Once I fled to my room so fast, I didn't even have a chance to turn on the lights. It was your father. No, he would have said something to me. Besides, I had known if it was him. So then it could have been your father's real killer. My thoughts exactly. You shouldn't report this to the police. It didn't even occur to me. It's okay. You're obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up over it. Oh, this could be really important information. I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be part of some bigger scheme. Hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing. Guess I should take your statement down as evidence. Sorry, I'm adjusting a little bit. Okay. My posture's still good, probably. Oh, welcome back, Athena. Well, what's with the long face? How'd it go with Mr. Wright? What should I... Athena. Oops, sorry. Slow down there for a second. The recess almost over. Let's go. Ha, aha, aha. What was that all about? Someone's being held hostage somewhere. Oh! It's not... It's Maya! Maya's being held hostage. In Crane. For some reason. Okay, there's no playbook. Alright, court is once again back in session. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised. We plaintiffs still believe that the defense is yet sufficient to prove its case. They claim that according to legend, that will found in orbit bestow the spiritual power, yet the Belkin question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own task. I see. He's sticking with that ridiculous argument? Furthermore, even if this is Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Objection!
What are you talking about? That was already proven to be false. There are no grounds for asserting that Defiant Dragons murdered the Doctor. Oh, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Testimony to show that Dats Arbol did in fact kill Dr. Buff. What? Very well. May I call your witness? Guess Mr. Wright found another new angle. What new testimony could it be this late in the game? This guy again? Fellow citizens, it is I, Paul Addison, the once and future representative of the people. I hate this guy. Geez, not him again. My client divulged new information to me during the recess. He remembered something he saw. You see, something crucial to this case. How very convenient. It was around 11 at night, and I was out on a mobile beat greet around the village. That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside his study window. Mr. Arbol snuck up from behind him and struck him on the head. His weapon of choice? A suitcase. A big strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase into someone's head. You saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because... Heh heh heh, I saved the best for last. It's a tactic knowledge to all political grades. Murder weapon is a complete mystery, but my client's eyewitness account has finally brought it into the light. According to the autopsy report, Dr. Buff was struck in the head by the corner of some object. Suppose that very well could be the corner of a suitcase.
Objection!
Eyewitness testimony isn't the same as hard evidence. Oh? I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, physical evidence too. A luminol test revealed. Talks about Mr. Arbal's suitcase. Really? How's that prove Mr. Arbol used it as a weapon?
Objection!
You should know the answer to that, Mr. Justice. You should know as well as I that the suitcase is covered in his fingerprints. Ah! I mean, it's his suitcase. I forgot to dust it right in front of Emma. But it's his suitcase. So of course it'd have his prints on it. What about Terror Strikes Again? This is quite convincing testimony and evidence. Nevertheless, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice. It's around 11 at night now. It's out on a mobile meet and greet around the village. We'll look through evidence first. On 11 night now, it's out on a mobile meet and greet around the village. Alright, let's press on this.
Hold it!
You're on a so-called mobile meet and greet at 11 at night? That's right. It's the perfect time because everyone's at home. You should have seen how the villagers' eyes teared up when they heard what I had to say. With tears of frustration, no doubt. You weren't riding around in your palanquin? That's right. Some village idiot reported me to the police. I've been banned from using it after dark. I wonder what with all the noise he makes. What exactly did you see then? That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside the study window.
Hold it!
I feel like you witnessed something rather shocking. Indeed, I didn't even believe it at first. The vicious murder in Khura'in? When was it reported? There haven't been many murders there, I take it. If I'm elected, I promise you that such a terrible tragedy will never happen again. Vote for me as a vote to banish murder forever from our beloved Khura'in village. Yeah, good luck with that. Mr. Ashton Whipperson, please tell the court what you saw at the scene of the crime. Mr. Arbol snuck up from behind and struck him on the head.
Hold it!
He snuck up from behind. So you're saying the doctor never even realized Mr. Arbol was there? That's right. He's utterly absorbed in a book. I see. What did you see Mr. Arbol do next? He climbed up to the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. He was trying to make it look like an accident. I didn't even realize I could see everything from outside the window. Most statements said feel right. Yeah, the fact that he was reading a book. And I believe the witness made a pure statement just now about how the doctor was reading a book. The doctor was reading a book at the time of the murder. That's final testimony. Very well. Witness will please add that statement to his testimony. The doctor was standing in front of the window at the bookshelves, absorbed in a book.
Hold it!
Yeah, I know where we're going with this. You watched the murderer commit his crime, did nothing stop it? Doesn't sound like a good way to score points to the voting public. I'm a politician, not a superhero. I'm under no obligation to risk life and limb. He's really quick to deny his obligations when there's nothing in it for him. I'm getting tired of listening to his endless campaigning and flimsy rationalizations. What's your testimony, Mr. Ashton Wilkerson? Then Mr. Arbol struck the doctor from behind while he was absorbing a book. Yes, that's exactly what happened. His weapon of choice, a suitcase.
Hold it!
Are you sure? Positive. I saw it with my own two eyes. Despite your certainty, you kept quiet about it until now. No, I was waiting. I knew there would be a perfect chance to talk about it later. Information must always be disclosed in a strategic manner. That's one of the lessons of Kingcraft as taught by the Addison clan. So what's my chance in the Addison Kingcraft guidebook of being honest? Probably not. When I saw Mr. Arbol commit that heinous crime. A big, strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase like into someone's head. I don't know, that's very heavy. Like, if he had his weights in it, I would have to get the suitcase really heavy. Wait a second. How'd you know it was so heavy? For all you knew, it could have been empty.
Objection!
My client witnessed the crime in progress. So naturally, he saw Mr. Arbol straining into the lift what was obviously a heavy suitcase. Can't say I'm a fan of you trying to discredit my client by tripping him up, Mr. Justice. I was doing what you always do, Mr. Wright. I was struck from behind while he was absorbing a book. He must have been really into it. This must add up. Was it? That Paul Addison is lying. I'm sure of it. Yeah, we already know what's going on.
Objection!
Doctor, standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in a book, you say. I'm sorry, but it seems your testimony is completely unreliable. That's quite a bold statement. Well, let's hear you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I am anything but 100% reliable. It'd be my pleasure. Lately, it seems the doctor's eyes have gone so bad he needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading in front of the bookshelves. I'm sorry, Mr. Addison Wilkerson, but I'm going to have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public. You what? I'll explain it, you lowly cur. I simply made a mistake, you see. The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Arbo hit him over the head. If the doctor would have been facing him, surely he would have seen him and tried to run. Now, Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed, and he wasn't moving. That's like what you would do. How do you explain the fact that he was struck in the back of the head? That's something that should be impossible from the front of the desk? Oh, about that. He bowed his head when he nodded off. That's when he was clobbered. So that's what you saw. Well, Mr. Justice, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation to me. Had a problem with the proposal the doctor was struck while nodding off? I gotta save. I mean, it's 50-50. Obviously, I want to say there's a problem with it. There's a problem. A very big problem. This statement doesn't hold up under slightest bit of scrutiny. That's so. Will you please show this court what evidence you have to justify this? Oh, Your Honor. It shows a problem with the witness's claim that he saw the doctor nodding off. I don't think it's time for this yet. I'm gonna go with a copy stained book, maybe.
Take that!
Shows a glaring problem with the witness statement. See? The witness has passed out from the overpowered by evidence. Mr. Justice, I'd like to attempt to put my client to sleep, that's all. So young coming on myself, perhaps giving you this penalty to wake me up. There are better ways to stay awake, Your Honor. Oh, think about the relative position of the witness and the doctor again. That's where I find the contradiction. Justice, before this news answers in the future.
Take that!
A diagram of the study? Mr. Addison Whipperson allegedly viewed the murder from here. And the doctor was allegedly nodding off here. From his vantage point, the bookcase would have blocked the witness's line of sight. Yes, I believe you're right. But... Arg! Maybe that's the finest of Italian plastics. The fact remains my client knew the suitcase was a murder weapon. So he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene. Well, he's the murderer! I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright. Then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder? What are you insinuating, Mr. Justice? From what vantage point could Mr. Addison Whipperson could have seen the dozing doctor? Let's determine that. I will finally see the truth behind this incident. Saw the murder from right here.
Take that!
I don't know. Gotta be kidding. But that's... It is indeed. Everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study. Inside the study. But that's the scene of the crime. I know, Mr. Addison Whipperson, the man who claims to be a witness to the murder, was most certainly in that very room. Apollo, are you suggesting? Mr. Addison Whipperson? Weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase? Ah! What you're proposing is ludicrous. My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. Arbaugh has the musculature to pull it off. He has a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go. That's right. He's the only one who could have lifted such a heavy object. And you understand? The rebel Dats Arbaugh is the doctor's killer. Most cases the murder weapon. Suspicion falls entirely on Dats. Don't hold Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo. I will. It was his own technique, no less. Addison Whipperson couldn't swing the suitcase around. Besides, he couldn't consider another way he could have used it as a murder weapon. Instead, I'm going to turn this case on his head, Mr. Wright, just like you taught me. Talk big, Mr. Justice. Do you have what it takes? Well, this should be interesting. Addison Whipperson's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another. First, he stated the doctor published in front of the bookshelves. Now he claims the doctor was sitting at his desk. Where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was his killer? And how was the murder weapon really used? The important thing here is the position of the victim and the killer relative to each other. Yes, Your Honor. They were positioned in a certain way. It would be possible to use a suitcase as a weapon without lifting a finger. I mean... But I support and recall the study's layout. Quite distinct, as you can see. Now, Dr. Buff's sitting in a certain spot, and his killer is in a certain other spot. It gets to become a weapon anyone could use. Oh, very well, Mr. Justice. Where was Dr. Buff's killer at the time of the crime? Boop, 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 boop.
Take that!
There. Oh, that's... This should wrap things up nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. I'd ask the court to recall the study's layout. This time, instead of thinking in 2 dimensions, let's think in 3. Only then we would clearly see the killer's method at work. Gravity! My nemesis has returned! The killer didn't have to swing the suitcase. He used gravity to his advantage, that is. Gravity, nature's biggest enemy. That's right. It was the plaintiff, one Paul Addison Whipperson, who used the suitcase. He pushed her from the second floor. And sent it hurtling down on Dr. Buff, who was sitting in the coffee bar. Yarg! The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down there after he finished reading it, or the like. But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
Objection!
That's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Justice. There was no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar. Not so sure about that, Mr. Wright. It's the evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar exists. Evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you. You are? Yeah, I think it shows the whole thing. No. This right here is proof that the murder took place at the coffee bar. It's a coffee stain.
Take that!
This brown stain was determined to be coffee. What's more, it was still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning. Ah. Well, look at this book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright. Because the doctor was having a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. That's when the suitcase came hurtling down, striking him on the head, causing both his blood and his coffee to spatter onto it. Ag! Ag! Oh, Mr. Ashton Whipperson? What motive could I possibly have to kill Dr. Buff? And there it is. That final excuse cornered killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned her crystal, did he? Instead, he hid it in the cave ruins. Telling him the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch is a huge blunder. All I did was make him hide the orb. Your lie came back to bite you at the end. Even worse, the doctor saw the news reports, so he knew the relic was the Founder's orb. Being the conscientious researcher he was, he knew he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. Ah! You're so angry that he refused to return the relic to you. That you killed him with your own hands, isn't that right, Mr. Addison Whipperson? Arrgh! The finest of Italian plastic. It's been through the ringer. Well, how are we doing on time? Oh wow, we're way off.
Hold it!
Apollo! Please don't accuse my client of murder. Huh? What do you mean, don't accuse him? Why don't you even say that, Mr. Wright? Oh, what I meant was, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him. It's in our nation's best interest to avoid burdening him with the taint of scandal. Okay, what? More tape? Right, you better do something to change this current courtroom climate, or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens. So it is Maya. Maya has been kidnapped. Arrgh! What's he talking about? Well, I can ponder that later. For now. That's right, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Arbol is the killer. Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright? Answer me. Whoa! Mr. Wright? What in the world's going on here? If you won't say anything, then... Mr. Ashton Whipson, defense hereby accuses you of... Oh, wait. Not you too, Athena. It's just, I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but... At last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I heard something I shouldn't have. First Maya's unharmed. Can't we say, but just remember, I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure. There will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind, if you catch my drift. Ah! Relax, all you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. Must serve to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for anyway? Heh heh heh. Something to do with an old legend. A patron says the great power is said to be granted to whoever solves the secret. Maya? As in Maya Fey? Yes, the boss's legendary former assistant. Miss Fey's being held hostage? So it seems. Why don't you tell me so as soon as you heard this? Sorry, it's just Mr. Wright spotted me before I could slip away. Maybe promised not to tell you. He said it'd make things more difficult if you found out. Arrgh, these things weren't already hard enough. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange. I had no idea. This must have been excruciating for him. Think, Justice. There's got to be something you can do. Mr. Justice, about that last statement of yours. I believe you were in the middle of accusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Buff. Would you care to continue? Okay, so here's what I would do. I assume we're talking about, like... Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly what I do. Here's what I would do. I would ask for a 5-minute recess, at which point I would send, what's his name, Dirk, to hunt down whoever is keeping Maya hostage and kill them. That's what I would do. And then we would stall for time as long as we could. That's the Goth way. The Goth Fox way. I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really, really sorry. Oh! What's gotten into you two? If I accuse that slime bag, I put Miss Fey's life in jeopardy. Heh heh heh. Seems you finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders. Either I give up, or... Once I present the crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. And one day I'll become president. And then king! I'll have every politician at my command. Now retract your accusation. I can't be caught out of him, but... Vince would like to retract previous accusation. Apollo? Zerk. I don't know what's going on here. The lawyer should never look the way you do right now. The defeat and resignation written all over your face.
A dragon never yields.
That's right. A fox never yields. Even wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey to the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth. Dirk, a dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. Mr. Wright's hands are tied. It's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times. Now, it's my turn to save his. Dirk, thanks for that wake-up call. Heh, now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to find the way to save Miss Fey, and see that justice is served. Alright, here we go, here we go! Alright, locked in! We're locked in! We're in the zone. Let's come back to hold Miss Fey hostage so he gets the orb for his patron. It seems that patron believes in the orb's legend. The thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was supposed to fire, just as legend said. If legend's true, then we've already solved the riddle, right? No, not yet. We haven't solved the riddle yet. We have not solved the clearing of the power. There's more to it. Legend says the founder will bestow great spiritual power when she returns. But if that's true, that means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. How can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe. The part about the founder return should be taken literally. How would it be possible for dead bodies to return to the world? But of living. Channeling! We got Channeler Spirit! Oh, I know. There is a way for the dead to return. Spirit channeling. So we're gonna call Mystic Maya to the stand. Of course, you have to know what the founder looks like first. The orb has been revealed her face to us, so what if that's a sign that we should channel her? Given the facts in order to solve the riddle and view the founder's power, I need a spirit medium. I've got a spirit medium. A medium is needed to obtain the power. The ability medium to channel the spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb secret. That means Mr. Addison Whipperson's patron will need one too. Once that slimy politician realizes that he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright. Because Mr. Paul Addison Whipperson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head. Huh? Mr. Addison Whipperson? It seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage. Well, what do you mean? Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Fey can truly give them what they really want. She can? What do you mean? Only Maya Fey? What about the Queen of Khura'in? Think about what the return of the founder really means. We should have considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Khura'in, the birthplace of spirit mediums. Ah, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. In Khura'anism, depicting the face of the founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder. Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return. And if the legend is true, the founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does. Like when Pearl's imbued by Magatama with spiritual power. If a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner, it said the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. But wait a second, then the legend is true? Do you understand now, Mr. Addison Whipperson? You're holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb secret. If anything were to happen to her, the riddle will be remained unsolved forever. Ah! Hold it! There's always Pearl Fey. I can simply ask her to help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer. And she's not powerful enough. She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain. That too. It certainly would help you if anything were to happen to her cousin. Or maybe you'd like to go ask the Queen of Khura'in to channel the founder for you. He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing. It's over. Now confess. You killed Dr. Buff, didn't you? Wasn't supposed to end this way. Mr. Addison Whipperson, are you admitting to committing the crime? You're my lawyer, right? Do something! It's true that I'm your lawyer, and as such, it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has. There's something else that's equally as important. That's finding the truth. Oh, I didn't remember. But she said earlier in this trial she couldn't channel, she wasn't powerful enough. But what? Mr. Addison Whipperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage taking, but in a way, I was being held hostage too. Even so, there's still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo. Mr. Wright, I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Addison Whipperson, I must resign as your attorney. No! The Italian plastic! Does this mean I'm under arrest? No! The finest of Italian plastics. I want it to explode. Can we make it explode? Well, I have nothing to confess. What? I said I've nothing to confess. I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you. This guy's no one to give up. Besides, there's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at this suitcase. You'll find a single print of mine on it. All it means is you wiped them off, taking care to only leave Mr. Arballs. Heh heh heh. As many a great politician has said before me, no comment. In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. So the killer had to move the army. Yep, there's going to be fingerprints on the wheelchair. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from up above? Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor. The killer pushed the suitcase from the second floor hallway over the coffee bar. That'll place him right around here. Ah, maybe. Just maybe. Found something, Apollo? I believe this piece of evidence to be connected to dropping the suitcase.
Take that!
That appears to be a statement. But how is that related to this case? On the night of the murder, Your Honor, Mr. Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. I don't know how the doctor left. Would he have left her right there and come back in? Why would he just leave her in the hallway? That seems awfully suspicious. Right above the coffee bar. With her there in her wheelchair, clearly wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor. Because isn't the only way out? He would have had to leave through the stairs. Oh, mouse. He had to leave through the stairs, go past her in the hallway, leave, go bury the orb, come back in, leave her still in the hallway, come down and go sit down for coffee. He wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down to the doctor. Good point. However, according to Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair. Ah. Someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was so scared I beat a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me. They didn't have time to wipe her clean. She must have been in the killer's way and had to be moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Addison Whipperson? A Gurk! And if the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find the conclusive evidence we need. Exactly. Fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. We've only been able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now he was neither able to discard nor alter it. Honestly, that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better. But this wasn't supposed to happen. No? Well, too bad. Because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you. Right here at this very trial. Arg! Wah! Your Honor, the fifth final piece of evidence is this person. It's on this person.
Take that!
But that's... On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back into her room. She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is. How'd she get to the courtroom? That's what I wonder. How'd she get here? Well, the killer was able to wipe the prints on the suitcase off. Same can't be said for the prints that got away. My fellow Cranians. Mr. Paul Addison Whipperson? Time to try to explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours. Break it! Break it! I want to see the finest Italian plastic destroyed. Apologies to David Crane. I am not a crook. My little crook here. It can't end like this. I'm destined for great things. Something's wrong. This isn't real. It's a dream. No, a nightmare. Ooh. What? Wait, really? Ah! Oh, no way! Bonsai! 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 Maybe this problem is just a merge charge shooting structural win. Wait, what? No, please. They said you see anyone. Wait, don't go. No, please. Whoa! Grandpa! Ah! There it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. I love it. Mr. Addison Wilkerson, are you alright? So much for the finest Italian plastics. But Bailiff, get him to the first aid station on the double. Let him rot. This is yet another unexpected turn of events. In light of everything that's been revealed, it seems Velk is indeed the Founder's orb. It seems Mr. Paul Addison Wilkerson can be considered a suspect in Dr. Buff's murder. Well, I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you. Or, don't mention it. Ha ha ha. Guys have a moment, and they, like, come together. They should hug. This is definitely a hugging situation. You're amazing today, Apollo. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Without Dirk.
A dragon never yields.
See, the thing is, like, I get the feeling, knowing guys as I do, I know several guys, well, probably what happened after this is they would just, like, exchange, like, a significant glance and then, like, go fishing or something. And never speak of it at all. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that guys would not have this moment where they come together and, like, they have this touching moment where they have the opportunity for real bonding, and they just, like, give each other the nod. Don't fish at me. They give each other a nod, and then what? And then they just, like, go back to, like, turning their back on each other or whatever, and just go do, like, some manly activity. Exactly. The touching moments never involve actual touching. That's guys for you. Fox, expert on men. I'm a professional knower of multiple men. Alright, moving on. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard, never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it lashes its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's the lawyers do to get the truth. I mean, this is like 5 minutes ago. It's gonna be over a lot quicker if they would keep repeating things from 5 minutes ago. Dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart. It seems both sides have no further objections. Would Dirk Sadmani please take the stand? Oh, is he gonna be arrested for rebel or whatever? This court awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per their stated transfer agreement. We did it! Not guilty! Hooray! Double confetti! Does the Kingdom of Crane claim ownership? The matter may have to be deliberated in a court all over again. I just hope, or shall I say pray, I'm not the judge presiding over that one. Ha 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 ha. Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things that stir in the air. We're doing time. Sorry, I have 10 minutes left. Revolution. Dirk's really serious about this. This court is adjourned. So are we down to the last case, then? Although you did say it's a long one, but it's the last one, right? Nice work, son. We've finally broken through the last obstacle on the road to revolution. Revolution. This doesn't seem real. Guess what? I think you actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy. Ha, 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 ha. Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd have won if he'd been able to fight me head on. It seemed more like you saved Mr. Wright. Saved him? Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to be the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you. I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kind of nice to be appreciated. Mr. Dirk? Now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you going to have a spirit meeting to try to channel her? I would love to see the return of the legendary founder. Yeah, just think about it. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. What? Why? Face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you're attempting to summon, to channel. Alright. How much something like that? And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's been crowned queen. In short, the only living person who knows is the current. In short, the only person who knows it is the current queen of Crane, Garin. Oh, so without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon. Tis, that's no fun. So Dirk, what will you do now? First, I'll start by tracing the route by which the orb came into Dr. Buff's hands. So you now know it was Paul Ashton that asked the doctor to study it. Is he the one who stole it? No, a political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. I might as well someone connected to the family. It's the husband. Oh, right. He said something to that effect. Back in the cave. Whoever it may be, we need to expose their dirty scheme to light of day. Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information cursing his dirty client. Maybe I'll shed some light on this. Private Justice! That's fine work you did at the trial today. You did your sergeant proud. Back at you, Sarge. Took real courage to leave your room like that. It's all thanks to you and Corwin Cassites. When my siege spins over, I can finally sally forth. But the battle's only just begun. One for me and one alone to fight. To lose your mother, and then your father. What a terrible thing to endure. Yeah, being wheelchair-bound doesn't help. Private Justice, I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to coddle me. Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow. She's gonna stand up! Take the drone off her lap, idiot! Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, one giant leap for me. Maybe don't be carrying the drone while you stand up, Mr. Sexuate. Hold my drone for me, would you, Private Justice? Yeah. Okay, good, she knows. Yes, sir. What's she up to? Stand up, you can do it! You can do it! I believe in you! Erg! What? Whoa. I love it! I love it! She's standing? Well, what's this? Sarge! You mean your legs? There. Doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago. If I admitted I could walk, I knew I'd have to leave the house. So I faked it. Makes sense, but I kept pretending I couldn't walk. I know Papa's watching over me now, and I hate to disappoint him. So from this day forth, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet. What a brave kid. I had to move forward like this. It must be so hard this soon after her father's death. Don't you ever stop. Just keep on walking, comrade. Stay brave, because there will be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them. Alright, I'm a little bit teary-eyed, but, I think that's a good lesson for everybody. You're gonna have bad days. Like, anybody that tells you that your days are gonna be perfect is lying to you. All you can do is, accept what comes and just keep doing your best. As long as you do that, you're gonna come out okay. No matter what. I believe in each and every one of you. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, you can do it. Hey, Daddy's back. Alright, before he turns and he kills the mood, as he just did, we're gonna go brush. We got, I think 2.5 minutes to get us to the end of the stream. So we brush. I'll be right back. Right before Phoenix kills the mood. Alright, this time I'm back with time to spare. Got like 14 seconds left. Okay. Get into position. I haven't checked my posture lately. It's pretty good. I've got pretty good posture. Alright, we're back. Let's press on. Mr. Wright, what's that look on his face for? Random Fox. We got Disco Star Fox. Oh, Apollo. Is everything alright with Miss Faye? She's safe, for now. Well, then we gotta go save her, quick. Where is she anyway? I'm afraid I have some bad news. Huh? Maya's not here in the States. She's still in Crane. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing. Why are you grumpy? What's the problem? Mastermind? That's right. Politician Whipperstone was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductor is in the Kingdom of Crane. But what? I don't understand, Mr. Wright. What in the world's going on over there? But as shocking as that news was, it was only the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Crane to its very core. Revolution. I was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what the days ahead had in store for us. To be continued. Okay, I thought we were done with the trial, but I guess not. I thought we were done, but I guess it keeps going. I'd like to say the next one was the long one. Let's keep on. Press on. As we go to the slowest typist in the universal word. What do you mean Miss Faye is still being held hostage? It did reveal. It was just fast run. Paul Addison Whipperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was the one pulling the strings. But I have no idea who they are. So all I know is the person he was trying to get the orb to. Right. He's just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems they really wanted to get their hands on the orb. So Miss Faye's abduction is working with the so-called benefactor too? Right again. Wherever they are, they're in Crane. Along with Maya. I wonder who they could be. Right, this is Maya. The spirit we need to be talking about. She wouldn't have to be that bun-headed young lady you defended back in Crane. That's her. Why do you ask? I see. I think I know what's going on here. I got good news for you, right? Maya's somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of. I'm afraid you've lost me. Heh heh heh, so that's who the little snot's patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea I'm here in the States with you all. Dirk, you mind filling us in? Oh, sorry, it's probably the phone, right? Okay, let's go answer the phone. No call ID. I wonder who's calling. Hello? Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes? Oh, hang on. Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes? Let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate. Who is this? I believe you know me as Mr. Addison's benefactor. Ah! Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something to disguise himself. Where's Maya? Is she safe? I had my ears on today's proceedings. What a shock it was to hear that the key to solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit, I did not see that coming. Wait, did they plant a listening device in the ear somehow? Nevertheless, I don't think for a minute that it will guarantee Maya Faye's safety. She is not the only medium within my reach, you see. You harm a hair on Maya's head, and you'll have to answer to me. Right, give it here a sec. Wait. Hey there, how's it going, stranger? Who is this? It's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happen to be in the U.S. on a little trip. Minister of Justice, Inga Carcool, Kareem. Inga. What? Mine's kidnapper? It's the person I said it was ages ago. Is Crane's Minister of Justice? Told you. The husband. I didn't know his name. Dirk? Is that you? Oh, sorry. Dirk? Is that you? Your dirty turncoat? Do you think you turned off the voice changer? What in the place is going on here? Oh, you know, just popped over to the States for a little R&R. Enough about me, Inga. That was the poor excuse for a bluff you pulled just now. We both know your threats are as empty as your head. You can't lay a hand on my FA, and I do mean that literally. Ugh! What's he talking about? You get your chance of getting the orb goodbye. Ha ha ha. My fate ain't my only, how should I say, insurance, you know, Dirk. What? I got someone dear to you right here in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kinds of things I could do, right? He's got the sun. Haha, glad you're seeing things my way. He's got the prosecutor. Meet me at Amara's tomb tomorrow, 3 p.m. sharp. How far away is Crane? I mean, I guess it's possible to fly just about anywhere in the world in 24 hours. But, like, I pictured it as, like China. So, like, you have to travel on a plane for, like, okay, hold on. Like, this is what I'm just picturing. Okay, U.S. to China flight. Flight time. 14 and a half hours. So you have to find a plane to go to Karain. And then get from the airport to wherever this place is. And tomorrow 3 p.m. This is, what time is this now? Do we remember? Does anybody remember what time it was? I don't remember because I wasn't paying attention. But, so let's say it's 24 hours. So that means you have, well, you have to get to the airport because you have to get there before time because so you got to travel to the airport. Assuming there's a flight, that's like 2 hours. So that leaves you with, like, land the plane, get off the plane. So you're looking at that 16 and a half hours, out of, let's say, 45 minutes to get out of the airport. That puts you at 17 hours, 15 minutes. And then that gives you, what, six and a half hours or so to get to wherever it is? I mean, I guess it's possible. That's just, it's really pushing it, though. I feel like it's pushing it. And you better come alone. Got it? If all goes well, the orb's all you'll need to get my FA back. He didn't say bring the orb. Dirk, what's going on? You heard him. I have to get him back to Crane at once. What? Why? I'm not going to explain. Are they even going to make it? What if there are no seats left on the next flight? Plus, you're a wanted man. I'm not going to just let you get on a plane. Let me worry about that, Mr. Justice. Edgeworth! Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth? To the rescue! What are you doing here? Besides looking fabulous. Taking care of the hostage situation. Oh, now that you mention it. Pro did say that she saw you around in the Crane village. I had looked into a few things while I was on my way back from Crane. Including my situation, of course. I was astonished to hear she was still in Crane earlier. That explained why I found no connection between her and Mr. Addison. Sorry to interrupt, but going back to the plane situation. I'm taking the liberty of chartering one for us. It's going to take off at any time. And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk said Monty's on board. Wow, it must be nice to be Chief Prosecutor. Alright, we have no time to lose. We must head for Crane at once. Right. I'm going too, after all. You're bound to need my help. No fair, I want to go too. Let's all go. It's in a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I need you to hold down the fort. But Daddy... Guess I should also only bring what's necessary. Sorry, Trucy, but would you mind holding on to this stuff for me? It's the evidence forced onto Trucy. Fine, but you'd better bring me back something besides just more evidence. Excellent, now let's make haste. To Crane! I guess it did solve the plane problem. That's how our sudden trip to the Kingdom of Crane began. Never imagined I'd return to this country of my youth under such circumstances, though. I've been flying almost a little over 2 months. I'm excited. Are you guys excited for me to be gone? I have one video of this, the 9 I plan to make. It's gonna be so bad. I may have to make them shorter in order to get more of them. Temple. That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. I told you! You seen the DLC? I don't seem to have the DLC. There's one more case after this. How about cutting it close? I told you! Even with a chartered flight, right here. Kingdom of Terrain. Then what are you saying? I can't stream the DLC. That's the next case. It's no time to reminisce, but I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories. Hurry up, Apollo. Right behind you. So is this the long case you were talking about? I thought the next one was. Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of the Grand Palace. We should have just enough time to get there. Let's sprint there. Can you keep up, Apollo? Yeah, I'm realizing that. You sure? No sweat. I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival. Thanks, Edgeworth. Move. Well, this is nice. Huff puff, huff puff. I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week. It's 2:45, only 15 minutes left. See that cylindrical building rising up in the distance? That's Amara's tomb. Amara, wasn't that the previous queen? One who was assassinated? Yes, not the one they pinned it on. It'll take a few minutes to get the tomb up from here. So, you have returned, barbed head. Ah. I've seen her before on the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Rafa Padma Crane. What are people doing here? This is a royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission. A prosecutor from the States should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. That's why we're here, your benevolence. Have you seen Mr. Inga? See my father, I just saw him heading toward Amara's tomb. Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady-looking underlings or something? No, he was alone. Why do you ask? Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction. You hear that? I think we have company. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Bow down before her glory. Sorry. Bow down before her glory! Her Highness Queen Garan, Grand Princess of Crane, approaches! Approaches! Huh, Garan? Why have we seen her before? Ah, it is... Queen Garan. Guards? Surround Amara's tomb at once. Yes, Your Eminence. Your Eminence!
Ordihara Garan!
You heard him. Ordihara Garan. What's she doing? Is she going to help us? Excuse me, Your Eminence? So our barbed-head lawyer returns. May we presume you are here for Maya Fey, the spirit medium, who has been abducted? Yes, you may. Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband. We do apologize for him. Honestly, Inga, abducting a guest in our country? How could you... Father, abducted someone? Miss, what about those soldiers over there? They are the Garan Royal Guard. Soldiers who serve the crown and no other. Royal Guard. They're an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects. I might have ordered them to surround the tomb. The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Mr. Inga into custody ourselves. What? You mean... Garen, no, his hostage is in there. Dirk, how dare you set foot in the palace? Have you come to turn yourself in? Listen, we need to call a truce for now. Guard, seize the traitor to the crown. As you wish, Your Eminence. Resist and you die! Wait a second. Hold it. Quite a gaze you got there. Slow down there, Garen. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, my fate is as good as dead. A hostage exchange? Why would he choose to do such a thing with you? We can talk about that later. Right now I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the place. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Dirk, wait. Sigh. Guards, allow the insurgent Dirk Sadmati to pass. Barbed Head, you have some explaining to do. We've got 20 minutes. While we're waiting here. Follow, why don't you explain the situation? What? Me? Ain't nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand. Okay. So, Alright, so, Inga is going to... Okay, so Inga has two hostages in there. Alright, so he has Maya Fey, and he has, Sadmati, whatever the young one is. So he's going to be holding both of them hostage. He's going to make Maya channel the spirit of the founder, and then he's going to try to get the spiritual power for himself by holding the other two hostage somehow. I don't know. But it's too easy. No, they're going to disappear. I think they're all three going to disappear. Dirk, the prosecutor, Maya, and Inga are all going to disappear somewhere in the tomb. So we're going to have to figure out where they went. Ain't nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand. Hornhead? Shouldn't waste any time coming up with nicknames. What's the attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Fey. Did my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone? You heard right. He abducted Maya Fey and... Insolent fool! Pardon my rudeness. Gentle soul says my father cannot possibly commit such a crime. Gentle? You think he's gentle? I'm afraid it's true, your benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak. Really? I find this difficult to believe. Why would you do such a thing? On your benevolence? You saw your father heading toward the tomb. I did. I was over on that veranda deep in thought. I saw him hurrying toward the tomb. I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago. Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? See anyone else heading for the tomb? I saw no one else after he entered. Mr. Inga and Miss Fey are the only ones in there besides Dirk. Who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him. Dirk, I sure hope he's alright. It's only been 5 minutes. Arg, it feels like an eternity. Patience to follow patience. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. 20 minutes has passed. We're still waiting. It's been almost 20 minutes. What's taking Dirk so long? The appointed time has come. Our royal guard shall now storm it. Can't you wait just a little longer? No, we cannot. The every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order that our guards storm it. That'll put Miss Fey's life in danger, too. Guards! Storm the tomb and seize Mr. Inga, along with insurgent Dirk Sadmati. Yes, Your Eminence! What? Dirk's under arrest, too? Naturally. That traitor snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go, seize them both. Ah, we're going in. Follow me, men. For eminence. Erdara Garain. Something, I don't know. I hope no one gets hurt. Ah! Your eminence! What the? Why are they running back out? What's the meaning of this? Something terrible's happened. Dirk. The minister. He's dead. What's this? What? Apollo, quick. Right behind you. No one to shatter. Oof. Come, let's see what happens. What is transpired? There's your evidence. Oh my. Oh, where's Dirk? Oh, over there. Dirk? Now that's the Dirk I want to see. He's definitely imposing. Dirk! Oh, what? What have you done? Apollo? Oh, look. So it is Master Inga who has fallen. Guards! Seize this murderous man at once. Yes, your eminence! Surrender now or perish, rebel scum! No, wait. Arg! Another fight! That's 2 fights in this one trial. Dirk! They're taking him away. Thud. Ow! They just threw something at me. Wait, this is the... Did you tell me to keep it safe? How big is this thing? Nick, is that you? Maya, are you alright? Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. Can't keep my eyes open. What's she channeling? Who is she channeling? She channeled someone. Maya, who did she channel? Nishinga, the man behind Miss Faye's abduction, had been killed. And Dirk was arrested for his murder. And all the other stuff he's in trouble with. So the abduction of Maya Fey came a sudden... So it was the abduction of Maya Fey came a sudden and unexpected resolution. With this, the curtain fell on the minister, but things were far from over. Apollo, what happened? I can't say for sure. But from what I can tell, it seems Dirk has killed Minister Inga. What? Think he did to save Miss Faye? Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now. But my father, this cannot be. I must see for myself. Benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass. Fools, stand aside. Forgive us, we have to have direct orders from Eminence Queen Garan. Oh, Father! Oh, Father! Dirk, you'll pay for this! Why did they just make these 2 different trials? Or whatever. Oh, let's go regroup somewhere. Yeah. Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right? Can you imagine in every game that I play, if every time something died, everyone's like, how could you possibly do this? Or, you know, like, we had to, like, stand around and talk about it for 10 minutes. We never get any weird thing done. Are you okay, Apollo? Yeah. Edgar's speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns. Oh, okay. I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo. That's right. You can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. I still hate the Temple. It's silly. Right, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Looks like things will only get more complicated from here. Prosecutor Edward? What's happening with Dirk? As I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Mr. Inga. He has? However, I didn't manage to get his permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmati shortly. Thank you. I'm so glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us. Also, just so happens that Detective Sky is here in Crane. How convenient, so I've asked her to assist with our investigation. What? What's she doing here? Seems Prosecutor Sadmati has grown quite fond of her. He's got like central role in this. He's been ferrying her around all over the place. A few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts. Probably what Yuta says. Seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills. So what now, Apollo? You gotta go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center. Is there something in my water? At least use your reflection. I think I'm seeing my light in my water. Hydrate. I want to go check on mine at the hospital. What about you, Athena? Well, there's footwork to be done. I better stick with Apollo and give him a hand. Very well then, I will accompany Right. Okay, we'll go our separate ways for now. Alright, if anything comes up, you have my cell number. Do you know your way around here, Apollo? It's been over 10 years since I left. But I'll try not to get us hopelessly lost. Detention center! Slowest typist in the world goes to... Apollo, here's your old man, are you? Dirk, did I done interrogating you? Nope, the fun hasn't even started. Might still really make me over the goals, though. Why have all the blood that was on him? I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be. Yeah, that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty. They branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen, not just the justice minister. Found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution. Public execution? These are worse than I thought. Come on, son. Turn the frown upside down. You'll jinx this. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know. I'd like that. We need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, there's also something I want you to take a look at. Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Mr. Inga, did you? Well, the thing is, I really don't know. Huh? I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb. I got all dizzy immediately after that. Next thing I know, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And covered in Inga's blood. Do you remember meeting with him? No, the last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy. There's no way you can explain what happened if you can't remember anything. Yeah. I suppose there's no getting out of this one. But we can't give up yet. Ha! Ha 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 ha! I was just messing with you, son. Well, stop! It's not funny! So sorry. Sheesh, nothing seems to faze him. Not even being arrested for murder. It's going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago. I'm going to try for 2 charges? You're practically licking your chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means you can't afford to lose our heads, huh? Ha 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 ha. That's pretty good. I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this. So, son, I take it you'll be defending me at my trial? Of course. You can count on me. That's my boy. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with, too. Oh, right. If you're found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh? One time you forgot about that. I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one. Sure, because you don't sound very fine. Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago? About the incident 23 years ago. That's when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated, wasn't it? Yes. Someone set her private residence on fire. No way. Amara was Apollo's mom? Whoa, I did not see that coming. Such likely assuming Blaze. You're arrested for the crime. Why they arrested you, Mr. Satmati? Why is Apollo not on here? He's older than her, so... Why they arrested you, Mr. Satmati? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relationship did you have had with the Queen? About that. Amara was... well... she was my wife. What remember? I remember Apollo's mother died in a fire. He was in Crane, so clearly... So here's... okay, let alright, hold on. Alright, let's get out here. Okay, so we got family tree. Okay. Alright, so we have... Alright, so here we go. So we have, a singer guy. With Amara. Okay? Quiet you. They got together and they had Apollo. And the singer guy dies. And Amara gets with Dirk. And then Amara dies and Dirk adopts Apollo. Apollo was doing the first Apollo game? I don't remember. I know, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm wrong. Amara, she was my wife. Man, I looked the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royalty. I think he looks the part. What? No way! I said you won the heart of the reigning queen? You really find that so hard to believe? Seriously, come on. Ha 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 ha. Come on, you're talking to a guy who owned his prowess against witnesses on the stand. Even Queen's no match for this dragon's glare. I know I'm no match for his glare. Oh, you're really something else. So was the verdict ever reached, Dirk? I thought I was my own attorney and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then it all went south. Box of Queen of Fluff? Now, where have I heard a story like that before? I'm after that. I made a run for it. You ran, but why? I didn't kill Mara and I didn't fabricate any evidence. If I had stuck around for a retrial, I'd been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Mara's true killer would never face justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground. That was 23 years ago. You tell me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth? Yeah, the fact that it was an arson means the currency was reduced to ashes. There's little way of evidence left. It's just been brick wall after brick wall. Guess that means it's all up to me to figure it all out, huh? Along with Mr. Inga's murder, of course. I think I'm going to be sick. Come on, son, don't look so down. With you on the case, it'll work out somehow. I hope he's right. Say, son, you remember my office? Sure, I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file of the master on Mara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Remember how to get there? Let me think. I call going in through a manhole. How could I not dirt? I hate how I always got so dirty getting there. And that stench. That case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first. Alright, we'll show him our badge. We only have 3 things. I'm proud of you, son. You've really become a fine lawyer. At least it means I'm qualified to defend you. I think the day would come where you've come to my defense. I'm one lucky man. Now I could die in peace. Whoa, slow down. I'm going to prove you innocent, so... Ha! Ha 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 ha! Just pull your leg, son. Even when he's in the slammer, Dirk is Dirk. That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it. I will. I'm surprised to see it after all these years. I had some time tracking it down and retrieving it. Taken by some European tourists who just happened to be watching your father. I wanted my men go to Europe to look him up and ask whether we could have it. You went through all that trouble? I did. So don't feel losing it or anything. I said I'd take good care of it, didn't I? Alright, let's move. Alright, well apparently we need to go present that. I thought that was it, but I guess we gotta present the other thing. I did present the badge. I did! See? Look at all that. Oh. Guess you're supposed to present this. I see you got safely out of the tomb. Why did you throw it at me like that? I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall in McGarren's hands. Not ever. I thought Mr. Ingo was the one who was after it. He wasn't the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. Haven't you exposed this crime now? I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more. Whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down. I've seen something like that before. It's like Dirk's intuitions again. Hold on. I should have kept it up. I didn't. There's no way. It has to be, right? The orb is the same thing. It's the crystal and the orb is the same thing. Or it's a duplicate. That's why they all. That's why Maya looks like the founder. Something like this force looks like dirt. Intuition's at it again. Looks for my wild fancy. Yep, you're able to do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid your time's up. Now, Yuta. It's time for the prisoner's interrogation. So be going, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer. Wait, don't tell me. You're the prosecuting attorney? What? That would mean... Is there a problem here? You bet there is. He's your father. And your point is? My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains I am a prosecutor. And that's not what I don't think I'm getting through to you. To him. Now you done? Long time no see, son. How have you been? Look, I hear you've been serving Garen, rather faithfully in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son? Past is the past. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? It's simple. People change. And you knew exist no more. Listen, son. I don't know what made you change like this. But you're still my boy. You should prosecute my case. As this fight Dragon's Night, eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms. As I said, I've moved on. Now let's waste no more time. For flowers should not blossom simply from talk of the past. Ryuda, why don't you think there's something he wants to say but can't? Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room. Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Ah, watch it. Not so rough, will you? Ryuda. Is he seriously going to prosecute his own father? Alright, I know it's a little bit early, but I've been feeling out of it. I'm feeling much better, actually, but, I'm trying to go to bed a little bit early and trying to, sleep. I think that'd be good for me, so... How do I exit? Oh, button. Alright, so thank you all for joining me on this lovely Monday. Hopefully you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more Chess Puzzles Apologists. Hopefully y'all have a better day tomorrow. Actually, the stream might start a little bit early tomorrow because I have my spa appointment, my laser. So, hopefully that'll go a little bit better tomorrow, and I should be home a little bit earlier than typical. Probably. We'll see. Smooth legs, yes. That's the goal. Beauty is pain is the whatever. Plays what he says. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not gonna show you the result. What, you just want a picture of a leg? I'll tell you this, okay? I'm not going to do a face reveal at any point for the foreseeable future, because VTuber, you're not supposed to do face reveals. But I will look at a way to do cosplay so that you guys can see the cosplay with my face covered, okay? So we'll figure it out, and we'll go from there, okay? So hopefully you guys will get to see my cosplays in April. But that's a few months off. I'm looking into it. Like, I don't even have anything. I have nothing. I have no part of it. Okay, I have no part of it. Except the parts that are attached to me. So I don't have any of my cosplay yet. So we'll have to figure it out, okay? But anyway, I'm going to go to bed a little bit early. So good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night.